Once upon a time, in a magical kingdom, there was a unique creature named Herbie. Herbie was a hermaphrodite, a sexually reproducing organism that produces both male and female gametes. Herbie was part of many taxonomic groups of animals, primarily invertebrates, which were also hermaphrodites. In tunicates, mollusks, and earthworms, hermaphroditism was a normal condition, enabling a form of sexual reproduction in which either partner could act as the female or male. Herbie was a wonderful creature with both male and female reproductive organs. Due to this, Herbie had a unique experience of both male and female sexes. As a result, Herbie could mate with any other Herbie in the kingdom. One day, when Herbie was roaming around the kingdom, it met another Herbie named Grace. Grace was also a hermaphrodite, and they both fell in love at first sight. They spent time together and shared their experiences of being a hermaphrodite. They enjoyed exploring each other's bodies and discovering new things about themselves. They decided to mate and produce their offspring. Herbie acted as the male, and Grace acted as the female, and they had a beautiful baby. Many other creatures in the kingdom were amazed by Herbie's and Grace's unique abilities. They were fascinated by the concept of having both male and female reproductive organs and being able to mate with anyone. However, it was important to note that the term hermaphrodite should not be used to describe intersex people, as it is scientifically incorrect and considered to be offensive. Herbie and Grace were unique creatures in their kingdom and had a special place in the hearts of those who knew them. Once upon a time, in ancient Greek mythology, there was a fascinating individual known as Hermaphrodite. Hermaphrodite was the child of the Greek gods Hermes and Aphrodite. According to the famous writer Ovid's tale, Hermaphrodite merged with the nymph Salmacis, leading to the individual possessing physical traits of both male and female sexes. However, another documented story by Diodorus Siculus suggests that Hermaphrodite was born with a physical body that combined the male and female sexes. Interestingly, the word hermaphrodite entered the English language in the late 14th century, derived from the name of this mythological character. Despite the word's origins, Hermaphrodite's story reveals how individuals with intersex attributes were viewed as monsters in ancient times. Both the Athenians and the Romans were afraid of those who possessed both male and female sexes, and as a result, supposedly threw them into the sea in Athens and into the Tiber River in Rome. Hermaphrodite's intriguing story continues to fascinate people in contemporary times, reminding us of the historical treatment of those with intersex traits and the importance of better understanding and accepting people who do not conform to traditional gender roles. Once upon a time, in a coral reef located in the Pacific Ocean, there lived a small community of fish called the clownfish. Among them lived a young fish named Nemo, who was born a male. Nemo lived with his father, a much larger male clownfish, and his mother, the largest female. As Nemo grew, he noticed that his mother was the only female in the community, and despite his small size, he knew that he wanted to mate with her one day. However, his father was always aggressive towards him, and he would frequently attack him. Nemo realized that he needed a plan to avoid his father's aggression and win his mother's affection. One day, he overheard one of the older fish talking about a size advantage model, which stated that if a male fish switched to female after achieving a particular size, they could significantly enhance their reproductive success. Nemo realized that this could be his chance to become the largest fish in the community and win his mother's heart. From that day on, Nemo worked tirelessly and ate as much as he could so that he could reach the required size to switch to female. Months passed, and Nemo began to grow larger and larger. He knew that he was ready to become a female, but he was terrified of his father's aggression. One day, when his father was sleeping, Nemo made his move and switched to female. His father woke up and was shocked to see his son as a female. He became much calmer and less aggressive towards Nemo, and soon the two became allies. Nemo became the largest female in the community, and his mother saw him in a whole new light. She was impressed by his transformation and his willingness to change for the betterment of their family. From that day on, Nemo's mother and father cared for their offspring together, and Nemo lived happily ever after as a successful sequential hermaphrodite. In conclusion, sequential hermaphroditism is a fascinating phenomenon that can have both environmental and economic implications for humans. Understanding the behavior and biology of sequential hermaphrodites can help us protect and conserve these species and create sustainable aquaculture practices. Once upon a time, a group of explorers ventured deep into the African wilderness. As they trekked through the savanna, they came across a strange and fascinating creature, the spotted hyena. With its unique appearance and eerily haunting vocalizations, the spotted hyena immediately captured their attention. However, upon closer inspection, the explorers were mystified by the hyena's anatomy. The male and female hyenas appeared to have the same reproductive organ, a penis. For centuries, scientists believed that spotted hyenas were hermaphrodites, possessing both male and female reproductive organs. But as research progressed, it was revealed that the penis in female hyenas was actually an enlarged clitoris that contained an external birth canal. The explorers were stunned by this discovery and couldn't help but wonder how female hyenas gave birth through such a unique reproductive system. It wasn't until further research that they learned that female hyenas give birth internally but pass the cub out through the elongated clitoris. This fascinating fact about the spotted hyena's reproductive biology only heightened the intrigue around this unique creature. The enigmatic spotted hyena had yet again amazed and captivated people's curiosity for centuries to come.